2, okay. He says it's on.
Alright. Oh, whoever's gonna introduce.
Do you want to introduce?
Narek, you live?
Well,
Wait,
welcome
is it
to the
recording?
Island of Verity,
Yes.
and we have our two combatants,
All
Phoenix
right,
and
welcome everybody. Today for today's debate, we have Luffy, which is represented by Alistair, versus Awakened Garou, which is represented by Phoenix, kept at country level, equal speed, and amps are banned. So any more conditions that I need to go over? Nope. So let the battle begin. Phoenix, you go first.
Okay, I was gonna let Alistair go first, but I guess I'll go first.
Alistair, go first
Yeah, alright. So, yep. So, in Luffy's most recent battle with Kaido, oh, Luffy and Kaido clashing cleared out the clouds from a mostly cloudy sky, and I'm going to send that calc right now. It is calc to country to large country, but I'm just going to use the low end and go with country.
Wait, how much into country you got him at, I guess? Or who?
For each, splitting it would be 6.35 teratons.
6.35 teratons. Alright. Let me get my stuff real quick. Alright, well, like, essentially, like, Tatsumaki's, like, meteor feet was, like, calced at, like, at least 10 teratons of, like, at least 10 teratons into, like, country level. I'll get, like, where they say, like, 10 teratons. So, like, we don't have to do the complex, like, math, like, game translation. And, like, essentially, like, the same Tatsumaki, like, she, she gets casually, like, folded by, like, golden sperm. And, like, so that's, like, at bare minimum, like, a 10 times, like, one shot, because he bodied her, like, casually. And like Garou casually like broke his face, just broke Golden Sperm's face with like total ease, like before he fully became like a awakened Garou with like the black mask. And then I'll get the. All right, and that's like and that's like yeah, Garou hits him in the face. It's Garou in the distance, and like the post with. Shoot, I forgot to copy paste. Give me. Sorry if this is slow.
It's fine.
Alright, so that's at least like 100 teratons or like the very peak of country. So like, you're okay with it, or you wanna move on, or you're good? Hello?
Just let me look through the probably needs a one shot thing. Let's see. The picture.
Alright, you can like look through the doc, like Kermis made and stuff.
Yeah. Hmm. Okay. So
Good with it, or
okay. So if this is true, so Tatsumaki's 10, Golden Sperm would be 100, and Garou was able to damage Golden Sperm. That's basically what you're
yeah,
saying, right?
he broke his face like casually, like what like before he even like entered awakened and stuff, and and like Golden Sperm like casually like one shot like Tatsumaki, who's like already like 10 teratons and it's like 10 times 10 like 100.
Hmm. Uh, okay, so if
So
it
do you
was like
accept it?
casually above, if Garo was able to like casually break Golden Sperm, wouldn't that? Would you say that also be like like a one shot difference, seeing as he's able to do so much damage like casually?
Like a one shot difference would be like how you can like body someone like one hit or like easily sure he broke his face but it wasn't like Golden Sperm was like actually like he's dead or like he actually fall unconscious like how Saitama when he knocks out either people or monsters. For people he knocks them out, we see a one shot, he knocks them out. For monsters, he just one punches them and they die. So this isn't like he didn't one shot like Golden Sperm. He was like still okay, just like damaged and stuff.
Uh, hmm. Um. Okay. I'll get. All right. So I'll give you that you have this. I'll give
Wait,
you
you
that you
there?
have
Cause
this. Yeah. I'm here.
I,
I'm here.
I
Just give me a second.
I don't know if you're cutting out cause like you're like half sentence.
Yeah, I know. That's just something that happens with my speech. Just don't worry about it. But
Oh,
okay. So I'm gonna give you the 100 teratons. Oh, wait. I guess if that's the case, then wait. No, that would go over
so
damage.
they're gonna give me AP or what?
I was about to say like I would just upscale using the mid fall for the calc, but that's technically like that would get to like large country, so which is out of tier technically. So uh,
So you give me the AP point or
uh, yeah, I'll give you that you have like higher AP, but I'm so I guess on to hacks. I'm going to argue advanced armament hockey durability negs you and destroys you from the inside. I'm gonna
um
get the scans for that.
okay you can like post it. Also like before I'm gonna post the difference between our like stats real quick. So just in case we don't have to worry about typing a huge amount of numbers. Like you said 6.35, right? So I don't get the numbers
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah.
Okay. It's like at least a little over 15 times different. So are you still like posting your like scan or
Yeah, I'm still getting all the scans. Just give me that.
oh okay.
And see. I knew this would happen. Alright, give me a second. The scans didn't load in properly. So those two scans show what the advanced armament hockey is, and these next three are going to be showing that Luffy uses the advanced armament hockey in character.
Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna read this real quick. Do you mind if I narrate for dramatic effect or no?
I don't care. Go ahead.
Man, you're heartless, bro. Like, well, anyways, I'm just gonna read this. All right. Wait, wait, where is he? Is he just hitting him with a shockwave right here? Or, what's happening?
Which scan are you talking about?
When he's then he goes up to that big dude with the axe and he punches him and it's there's that gust of air. Is he is
That's
that
him
the
using
durability?
the advanced armament hockey because it's it's like you can say you see the advanced hockey is able to penetrate somebody's body and destroy them from the inside, and that's what he's doing.
So is he using that the exact form of hockey
Yeah,
or whatever
because
it is,
another
or
distinction is that you can see that that advanced hockey, you don't technically have to be making contact with the object or the
what
person in order for it to work. That's what's so good about
what
the advanced hockey is because you can
what
attack them from
how
a far further distance, and is how Luffy is attacking here. I can get you more
what
scans to try to give you context if you want.
alright, show some more scans. Wait, how comes like um is this guy named Kaido or something? Is that what
Mm-hmm.
Luffy's saying?
Yeah, that's
Um,
kind of
wait, how
just
comes how comes his body doesn't blow up like that tree from the inside or something?
because Kaido's was because Kaido's stronger. Kaido because Kaido is because Kaido can also use that form of hockey, and he also you can argue this they're just that Kaido's just using it. This is
Is
the
is there
defense.
scans of him Kaido using the same exact hockey or you there?
Yeah, that in the last scan he says you can infuse things with Supreme King hockey as well, and that it's they were both doing that, and he actually does this throughout the fight. Kaido when he first Kaido after Luffy first used that hockey, uh Luffy was using he hit Luffy using that hockey as well, even though the the mace didn't hit him. It was because he was using that form of hockey,
Um,
and
like like wait is this him using conquer? Is this Kaido using conquer hockey or Luffy, or was he just saying that how Luffy was he's probably a rare person to this ability how Goku got Ultra Instinct when he was deemed incredibly rare to get.
no, because basically was like what Luke he was saying. Like basically, what Luffy was saying here was that like after he took the hit from the club, he realized is that Kaido was able to use like that you see at the as the last skin. That like he was able to use like that advanced form of hockey as well. So, like he can infuse like things with it and
Like
not just like have to use his
like
fist.
does it what's the capacity to it, like hash potency, like where would it like scale to?
Like the potency.
Since
Well,
like since
the
I'm asking for potency, cause according to the hacks, like the hack section in like versus the wiki, they like said essentially it like the more common hacks is it's statistics. It could be argued statistics, but like the more like abstract ones like reality warping, probability, and all that higher level stuff are they don't require like a direct hash potency. I can get you like the page if you want.
well, yeah, do that. But like the reason why I whether it's full. I guess I'm just asking because like I don't know how that's fully like relevant here because I'm not because like I'm not arguing something like reality warping. I'm just arguing
I never
that
said
he's
you're using
basically
reality
going.
warping.
I
I
know,
was
I know,
saying
I
like
know. Just let me finish. Dang it. All right, all right. So what I'm saying is Luffy if is like bypassing like the is going to bypass the gap in AP if by being a by attacking you from the inside and the hockey not being able to like the hockey like attacking you who not just because like the hockey basically attacking you from the inside out.
like um is there like a direct potency for it? Like who has he used this on, or like the potency
Like
to this is
Kaido's
what?
like the only person that he's used this on, and Kaido is stronger than him. Like as
Like
we can see, when
by extent.
Kaido literally smacks him with the like with the mace and sends him flying and damages him like heavily. I can get you more scans of Kaido being overall superior to Luffy,
Like how
and
much though?
it should be like it should also be like a one shot level difference. Depend. Yeah, I'm just gonna let me
Well,
just
he doesn't seem like he's getting knocked out or like killed from like one hit. He's
then
like
give me a
is he
second, or I'm gonna get the scans. Did you not hear that I was gonna
calm
get the
down, man.
scans?
I don't know why you're getting all serious for. I'm just asking.
It's just
You're getting
people
all
ask
agitated
very
or
obvious
nothing.
questions, then it's a little weird.
Calm yourself. You're getting all irritated for nothing. Live. Alright, Slick, what's up?
You guys alive?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
just waiting
yeah,
for
we're
those.
still alive. Just
Alright.
all right. So, all right, and we see here, like, Kaido hits Luffy with the Ragnarok, and like, I think Luffy's like completely out cold.
Like, like, is there like more to the fight, or is it like he just hits him with like this Ragnarok and then he's like knocked out? You there?
Uh, this Yeah, there's also this scan that was like right before it. Like, so
Uh, So like he didn't one shot him, he like tanked some attacks and then the final move like knocked him out.
like he like it would be like at this point it would be kind of, I don't know if I want to say it was like, I guess I should fully say it was a one shot, but like it was still like it was still high enough to where Luffy, or like one serious attack from Kaido was a to completely, he like he could knock him out and kill him. So it should be like it,
Like
it more so it's just like Kaido's still above him, although it's like arguably like a one shot.
so like is Luffy still able to affect him in some way, or like is he
It,
just way too high that Luffy is basically amped to him or something?
no, Luffy's still able to affect him with the arm, with the advanced armament hockey. That was the whole argument. Like it was because like Luffy can still damage Kaido who's like superior to Luffy.
Wait,
And
so,
like Luffy, he like Kaido who's superior to Luffy with this armament hockey because like it's like going through it because it's ignoring like Kaido's actual durability and he's still getting like hit by him.
yeah, but I still it didn't seem like a direct like one shot and stuff. Like even if it was like it wasn't a serious one. Like the fact that like Luffy's at least somewhere there. Like at least I mean not that I mean essentially like since like Luffy you were saying before that Luffy like was severely injured from his attack. Yeah, like and then he was knocked out like with the final blow. And like essentially like if it was like a one shot Luffy's he shouldn't be like at least conscious or alive in some way from like more than one attack. She should have just been like one shot here and there.
Mm. Right.
So like
Well,
so Luffy's somewhere still somewhere in his tier. It's just that Kaido's a little bit above.
okay, I wouldn't say a little bit. Like the thing is like the fact that Luffy is still getting like severely damaged by Kaido. It's You
Yeah,
know,
well,
that means
I
like
wouldn't
Kaido
say
is
like,
still like above Luffy to the point where he would severely
well,
damage
like,
him. And like,
there's,
hold on, I finished.
okay.
And like when and like the damage that Luffy was getting in on Kaido was because he kept using that special form of haki to ignore Kaido's durability and like attack him like directly, like attack his internal organs and still.
I'm more so like wondering even if it was like a serious damage, like the examples of a one shot isn't like serious damage. Like they're either knocked out, unconscious, or just not being able to move. Like sure Luffy, sure Kaido like knocked Luffy out, but it wasn't like a one shot. Like Luffy at least took like three, two, like three, like at least 2 to 3 hits, and then like he finally like knocked him out with that like slam. So like it wasn't like Luffy was getting one shot or anything. He like survived some of his attacks. And if it was like a one shot, like Kaido, if he was that much above, like his casual attack, like should have like one shot Luffy and have him on the like Luffy's not conscious at all. Like either if Luffy was dead or alive and stuff. Like if it was you just casually like one shot Luffy and stuff, but it didn't seem like he's like one shotting Luffy. Yeah, I agree. He can damage. He's severely damaging him. But, like it's not like a one shot necessarily, because Luffy is still conscious throughout most of his attacks until the last one.
Mm,
You
all
alive?
right, that yeah. Uh, yeah. So I'll I'll at least agree that it's not like exactly a one shot difference, but it would be like. But Luffy is still above. Like the overall point that I'm trying to make here is that Luffy. The overall point that I'm trying to make here is that Luffy he is still like below Kaido to where Kaido who is still like beating him, where Kaido is still like damaging Luffy severely, and Luffy is getting this stuff off and the only reason that Luffy's really like getting in like damage would be because Kaido is because like Luffy can use the advanced armament hockey, so it's able to beat people that are like it's able to like damage people that are severely above of Luffy himself, and also
Like
if
yeah.
and also like Luffy. So Luffy would be like the thing with hockey is that hockey he like he grows with somebody the more you fight like strong opponents. So Luffy's hockey is going. So even if it doesn't like beat you immediately, Luffy's hockey after a while is gonna be able to like after like during the fight is going to advance to a point where it can like it do more damage to you.
Um, wait, you done? So I don't interrupt you, I guess.
All right, now I'm done.
All right. Essentially, like what would you describe as how long? Like he's gonna like spend an hour on me or like
Uh, no, it should be more so just like maybe a few minutes because it's like the more you because like Luffy is like for example in Luffy's fight with Katakuri, Luffy he was able
you're right.
like yeah I'm fine. Like Luffy was mostly like getting folded by Katakuri, but then like his hockey like advanced to the point where Katakuri would actually he like he's actually giving Katakuri trouble. Like okay, well let me use like a different example, a bit more direct.
All
So
right.
Luffy before the fight with Katakuri, he still had observation hockey, but with his observation hockey, it wasn't as advanced as Katakuri's, and Katakuri was and Katakuri's is able to like see into the future, but Luffy near the end, like closer to the end of the fight, his observation hockey was able to progress to the point where he actually was able to like where he was actually able to see into the future, not just see into the future, see clearly into the future. I'm gonna.
So are you still on the same point or like are
I'm
you
still on the
diverging
same
with the point?
point, but like I'm arguing that the durability. I'm still arguing that like the advanced armament hockey can durability neg you, and because of the um because hockey he gets stronger throughout the fight, then the hockeys are going to get stronger throughout the fight. The more I fight you, because you're going to be considered a strong opponent. Um, Luffy is going to still like Luffy's attacks are going to gain more and more impact, and you're going to get damaged more and more or throughout the fight. So, um,
So like like this whole like evolutionary like gap kind of Super Saiyan ability. If I'm like, is it like a Saiyan like ability where it's like oh like get stronger over time like something like that? Or
uh, yeah, like it gets stronger over time the more you fight like strong opponents. Like, let me just
like
get the hold on. Let me get the scan
all right
for the
I don't know if you're like just like if you're just cutting out for me like halfway or
um. Sometimes that. Sometimes it's me cutting out. The other half is just my speech thing. The the first two scans are to show that Katakuri has his like observation hockey. He's so good he can see into the near future, and afterwards we can see either Luffy is able to like learn that ability or at least progresses observation hockey to that level. And even in the Kaido fight, like we see him like being able to use excuse me, being able to use observation hockey to still like dodge Kaido was like mace. Well, actually no, never mind. Let me save that for a different point because I might use this. Um,
Wait, like he said, like he dodged his base, or did he get hit or something?
like he used it to like dodge the physical mace, but like the advanced armament hockey that like the mace had is what hit Luffy, and it did like the damage. But
So like,
like I but like that's on like a separate point. I didn't want to like bring that up. That's evidence that I'm gonna use late for like the later point. I don't know why I brought that up. Just kind of ignore the last thing I said.
so like, he doing precognition or durability negation?
We're on the durability negation point, but I'm going to use precognition later. But isn't going
Okay,
to. Okay.
all right.
I don't know why I need to explain
I'm just
myself.
asking. Like, I don't know why you're getting all heated. Like,
Oh, I'm
like,
not getting heated for this point. I was just trying to understand. I was just kind of trying to, say what I need to say.
all right. Like, like when he's evolving, like this evolution thing, like, like with like Kaido, like did he have to like get beat up first, and then like at the last minute he gets better, or like does it just start?
Hmm.
You there?
Well, against Kaido, it seemed like hmm, it kind of seemed like he did get it beat. Like he got beat, and then when he got back up, then Luffy was going to. Then Luffy all of a sudden came out, and he was using the advanced armament hockey better.
All right. What is like the difference
Like
between
he
Kaido? Is it like the same as like a 15 times difference? Because that's like the gap right now.
um, well, look, the gap would be well with the gap it might be a 15 times difference because like the only reason that I say this is because like Luffy also has like a very high like pain tolerance, and he does and he's able to sustain a lot of injuries and still keep fighting. And so like his endurance was his like crazy endurance was probably what kept him going throughout that entire fight, even after he got
Uh,
hit. So, well,
would you agree that that in order to survive, like for endurance, like you at least have to have some form of durability to survive it. Otherwise, like you'll get one shotted and stuff.
yeah, like that's partially what I'm saying. Like he does have like somewhat comparable durability, but his insane endurance is able to allow him to keep fighting even despite him having uh even despite the durability difference. Like
So like, is it just as massive as this gap right now, or is it that like Kaido is at least like a little bit stronger, and Luffy could still tank his attacks? Like, which is it?
it's kind of like a combination of both. Like Kaido is still like more than a little bit stronger and should be, but because Luffy has this endurance, then he's going to be able to he's able to tank like attacks and still keep going after getting like beat up multiple times by people that are like way stronger than.
Wouldn't you like
Let me
agree
get.
that essentially for the way stronger part, I still don't know if you quantified the gap. He's beating up Luffy, right? But it's not necessarily the same as the one shot, which is already was like a 10 times. And then this is already like a 15 difference in times for my AP and potency and to yours. So I'm wondering if this Kaido character is having the same amount of difference in stature to Luffy, or is he just somewhat still around Luffy's ballpark?
All right, so let me see. Hold on, because like I'm trying to say that like Kaido should be still above of Luffy. I don't like. I guess the gap would be like somewhat unquantifiable, but like it should be at least like a difference of around like it should be close to a one shot difference, but maybe not exactly a one shot difference because Luffy is still like because Luffy's still like able to damage him with the advanced armament hockey. But the fact that that's durability negation that it means that like the fact that he's using that and he still has to use that means that he wouldn't really like Kaido wouldn't really. How am I trying to describe this? Like Kaido would still be like far above of this Luffy, but until at least until maybe the end because he got the Haki Zenkai boost, but like near the beginning of it like Luffy his damn but like near the beginning of it, Luffy he was like going really was like pretty down bad in that fight. Like he was still fighting him. He was still able to damage Kaido, but it was still only because of the advanced armament hockey. But the Luffy was still, I guess, overall. Oh, what to like to kind of summarize it is Kaido is should be like near one shot difference to Luffy, but Luffy is able to still damage him because of the whole uh, durability neg hockey. Yeah.
So like for this like uh what's his name, Kayakuri? What's his,
Katakuri.
um with this fight, like what was Luffy already at the brink of death? Like was he knocked out or something? Like was he about to fall down or something? Or was he just getting hit, and then and then he starts fighting back and
It was more so with the second one. Like he was just taking massive amounts of damage from Katakuri, but he but like Katakuri was still stronger than him, but it was but like Luffy's endurance was still who was like carrying him through the fight, and he was still like
Um,
somewhat able to like not
um,
get completely one shotted by Katakuri, even though he was still taking like massive amounts of damage.
I see he's taking like all this like this big bulge on his eye or something. Like well like I know he's doing massive damage. Like I don't know if it would be entirely close to one shot because of how um if it like was like Kayakuri or this little like this guy with the beard or something. Like he like he would have just hit Luffy like once and like Luffy like necessarily wouldn't like have the strength to get up or like he would be at least close to the death's door or like nearly unconscious. Like Luffy's like actually like he's tanking more than like one attack. It's not like Katakuri just tapped in once and he's like literally on like the very inch and edge of the pirate ship where he's gonna meet like the graveyard.
Mm. Well, like for that, I guess that just like say you Luffy should still kind of be able to survive. Like at least he's the he's the possible like one shot difference because like Luffy has been able to survive to give like damage that would be fake that was like fatal. He should.
Like
So if he's still like surviving against like after like taking attacks that like are enough to kill him, then it should be then like his
well,
durability should be like at least somewhat above. Like his durability and endurance should be somewhat above his like AP.
the thing is like um like sure they like Kayakuri or Kayakuri like is beating down Luffy to like near death. But like I don't know if it would be entirely like a one shot. Like like if it's like close to a one shot, I don't know if it's like still gonna match up to the gap of like the 15 times like difference because like it seems like even though like Katakuri is like stronger than Luffy, like it's not enough for like Luffy to be like Luffy is essentially like down that like essentially like he's unable to get up. Like we're counting down one, two, three, and then he's done like KO and stuff. Like he's at least somewhere still in that tier to where he can survive long enough. Like Kaido is stronger. I can see that, but like it's not like it doesn't seem as much of a difference as Luffy still being able to like somehow like contend and like not contend as in like direct strength, but like that his durability is like somewhere is still somewhere like around Kaido's level. It's just that like Kaido is somewhere near stronger, but we don't have an exact quantification. You there?
Yeah. Um,
You want to leave this to the judges, or you want to continue?
the we can like we can. I guess we can like keep the like we can go to like judges for this one. But
Oh,
all right. So if you have anything, then you can go ahead at that point.
I Wait, are we like on hacks now, or like, or just like other cat?
Hmm?
Um, wait, are we just on hacks now, or like?
We're just on hacks now.
Oh, okay. Garou doesn't necessarily like have that much hacks, so I'll like try to use one. Yeah, give me a sec.
Alright.
Like, how you joined the debate so far, right?
It's alright.
Alright. Um, scroll up. Hold on. Alright. I don't know, where is it? And now, I guess I gotta find Reddit then. Alright. Do you just hate when you can't find your skin and then you gotta get on Reddit?
Yeah, yeah, that happens. It does suck.
Alright, give it a sec. I'm getting one more scan. Yeah, sorry if this is taking so long.
Don't matter.
Um, Alright, essentially you just can use the, like how Garou fights, he's gonna use the water crushing just to like hit like your nerves and vitals to make you like fall unconscious in a sense, or like being unable, not fall unconscious, but you're basically unable to move. And like for the second scan, like yeah, that like before he like, I couldn't get like the other scan before, but like essentially like before he got stat amps, like he was stat amping himself, like he was trying to use like the water crushing fist to essentially like barrage and like kind of like rush in and like pretty much try to break his guard. Like Dark Shine wasn't affected at first, a sense, because Dark Shine was just like he was so much stronger to the point that like he easily dropped Garou on his knees and like he no selled all of Garou's attacks, like he wasn't phased injured at all. But like, but in this sense, like I was using the part where he's essentially trying to push like Dark Shine, not like the part that like he's getting like an amplification. but essentially like he's gonna have like Luffy paralyzed.
Hmm. Okay, so I guess one question. How, like, just a few questions. Well, one, my first question would be like, is it in character for him to like still do this after he's became like a monster and become like awakened? Like, is it in character for him to still fight like this? Because he fights like this when he's
I mean,
human, and like from I
I
think in
mean
the
like,
Dark Shine he's like half monster, but like, does he still do
I
this when
mean
he's like
like,
a full monster?
I mean when he's a full monster, like he not that's not full monster. I mean this is awakened, but like um essentially essentially we we like see we like wait like give me a sec. Essentially like he his being a monster, like he changed his appearance and all that stuff, like but like he didn't necessarily seem to change his personality or mindset. It's like he essentially still like he essentially like he should be the same mindset as human Garou. He just like evolved into this monster. Like his appearance, his stats are changed, but like but he's his mindset like should be the same as like human Garou in a sense, because like it's like his appearance and body are being changed, but like his mind is all right. Like unlike most creatures in One Punch Man, where like when you break your limiter, you get all corrupted, your mind gets all changed and stuff. Like you're not yourself anymore, and he doesn't like seem to change whatsoever, except like of course like getting like statistically better and like having a new appearance. But like his mind doesn't seem to change. It was like pretty much the same. So he should still be able to like do this because his mindset hasn't really changed at all. Like when he's like a monster, because it's like basically the same thing as like as human Garou. Like it's not like a monster is when you turn into a monster. Like you're like a completely different person than you normally were.
Um, can like you show like Garo say like, like being still like the same after all that?
I can
Like,
like
well,
I can show like him still like still retaining like at least at least he's still retaining his mind. Give me a give me all right it's taking a while to get it. All right hold on a sec. Like you wait, have you like watched One Punch Man or read it at least like
yeah.
okay wait you are you up to date? So like if I like tell you something like that might recall in the story or like you're behind on the thing. Cause I'm like trying to like tell you if like you recall like an event from the from the opium.
Uh,
But like
just say the event. I probably would be able to remember.
you 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 know that like that kid he usually like saves like that
Mm-hmm.
ugly kid with the ugly face that like
Yeah.
it like that like even like despite him wanting to essentially like like just murder or like not murder but like essentially conquer the world as like the evil monster like that his whole philosophies all that stuff well like well the thing is like even when he became a monster like he still hadn't like killed the kid or yeah and like even when like he was a monster like when he's still explaining his ideals like his ideals are pretty much the same as he was a human like conquer like and stop the S class organization like his mindset hasn't changed whatsoever like he's still like in the he's still in the same mindset that like the monster, playing the monster, and essentially stopping all the heroes and the monsters to show the world like he's the true boogeyman and stuff.
Hmm. Okay. So
Like yeah, like ultimately like his mind like hasn't hasn't necessarily like devolved or like altered in a way where like like monster like how like characters in the series when like they get corrupted, turn into monsters. They like they come become mindless. I can get you like the scan like they're essentially like they essentially get corrupted to the point where they're kind of not themselves anymore. Like I explained, like Garou's like he didn't devolve at all. Like he's still the same mind. It's just that his body's changed.
mm, all
And I
right.
can like get you the scan if you want for like how monsters don't necessarily like how I mean how monsters essentially like when you're being a monster like it's supposed to corrupt your mind, but Garo's like an exception.
Hmm. Well, yeah, you can get those scans, but I guess I'm just gonna argue who Luffy is precog being able to dodge the way of all of it. Luffy
Like
can't see directly into the future.
yeah, yeah, give me a sec. I'm gonna get the don't mind the weird tentacle hentai thing. Like I don't know why they put this in the manga.
Mm, right.
Yeah, I didn't write this. um, like like you're gonna try to counter with
Mm,
precog like
yeah, like what I said earlier. Um, like Luffy is able to use his precog to see into the future.
how far into the future.
It should be like at the very least a few seconds because his Katakuri, as you see like Katakuri, you, if you scroll up to the scan right before the fatal damage scan, you see Luffy is able to dodge. He's able to see like all of Katakuri. He's like fists go just to like going in different directions to attack him, and he's able to dodge around all of them.
Does he like in character start off with it, or was he like given it pushed
Mm-hmm.
and then he had to use it?
Yep. Give me a second.
All right.
Um, wait, no, actually, just scroll up to the scan where Luffy gets hit. Wait, no, it's the scan right after. My bad, I didn't post that yet. Alright, just give me a quick second.
Okay.
Um, So, so you remember earlier the scan where Luffy he got hit by the like by like Kaido's, but like not really. He just used the advanced armament hockey for it. Like so the scan. So this scan comes directly after that, and Luffy says in like the top left corner, "Dang, I was reading the future and everything." And he's so fast. So
Wait, hold
like
on a sec.
Luffy still so like and this is like basically near the start of the fight. So but when Luffy is getting so like when Luffy is getting attacked, he's gonna use like his observation hotkey to see the future and try to dodge it.
So like, from this like, wait, you like the Kakakuri skins? Like, is that the one you're mentioning, or?
Uh no, I'll just send the scan that comes right before that. Just
All right.
alright. It's right here. Okay. So yeah, that scan comes before it. You see, like Kaido is like at least he's like mid swing when Luffy realizes, oh crap, he's about to swing that. Yeah, I mean, so Luffy then dodges, but not really because advanced armament hockey. Luffy, gets hit by the advanced armament hockey, starts falling over, and then when he like somewhat regains his footing, that's where like in the top left corner, that's where he's like, "Hey, how did he hit me with that? I was reading the future and everything." So like he was still, so like he still is able to use, so he still uses it in character.
So like, um, so like, for this fight, did he have like knowledge that like Kaido was this big bad, or was this like a random encounter or something?
Hmm.
Are you there?
I'm here. Um, all right, so with this, like, yeah, Luffy had already fought Kaido beforehand, but like he knew like exactly how, but like he didn't know exactly how strong Kaido was, but he got folded by Kaido before this, and he used it. This is like, but like I can get you the fight before this because I think him in their first fight he was using like observation hockey to try to dodge Kaido.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
I don't know if you can
Uh,
post that.
yeah, just give me a bit. Hello. We're still here.
Yeah, I'm waiting for.
It's, it's trying to like find something. Uh, all right. So yeah, in the first fight, doesn't seem. Yeah, like in their first fight, Luffy he like gets one shotted by Kaido, but like he didn't like. It's not clear if he used his observation hockey or not in the first, like their first fight. Because
Wait, you're done or
uh,
you there?
like I'm still here, but like yeah, I don't. So yeah, it's unclear if he used the observation hockey in his first fight, but he did but like I think that like why would Luffy not use the observation hockey though? Like I'm just asking like what
Um,
reason would there be for Luffy not to use it?
from what you said, I guess, correct me if I said anything wrong, but uh, judging from what you said, you're essentially this Kaido guy, like just swung his mace and then launched Luffy, he just bodied him, and then the second fight, he uses precog, so essentially Luffy is essentially he has an idea of how much of a threat Kaido can be, so he starts to use precog. Cause because if he already knew, and he should have just used precog at the first fight, which even you said is contentious if he did or did not. So yeah. So it seems that he has to at least have some experience with the danger of or some experience of how dangerous this guy could be, because because with the Kaido thing, how you explained it, the first fight he took an L, and then the second fight he's like, okay, I got this, and then he uses the precognition. So it seems like he at least has some knowledge that Kaido is a threat to him. So so he starts using the precognition. Because if he already knew, he would have just done it at the beginning of the fight for the first battle instead of just waiting for the second battle.
Hmm. Well, hmm. So um,
You there?
all right. All right. Then I guess you could just argue. I could argue instinctive reactions as well. I guess just give me a second. Because like in his fight with Enel, like earlier in the series, he's Luffy what is like Enel, even when he was using his observation hockey, like couldn't hit Luffy because Luffy was fighting was using because Luffy was fighting like instinctually.
All right, you can post that.
All right. So all right. So here Luffy would be. So in the first two scans, Luffy he starts dodging off of like natural reflex, and then in the last, uh, and then well, basically you can skip the, and then in the last three scans, you Luffy starts attacking more so.
Yeah.
He started attacking like more at random, and basically that's what like Luffy could possibly just do that to Garou.
Um, for this, like, I'd like to ask a question,
Go
some
ahead.
questions. Essentially, like, what was Luffy like? Like, was this like the start of the fight? Was like it was, or was this like the mid of the fight? Like in mid fight, or like was it at the beginning when he starts like using this whole stop thinking and start moving on instinct thing? You alive?
I'm here. Uh, this was near. This was near the middle.
Oh, okay. Well, like I just say that like at this point like I already would have touched you and you'd be like essentially like unable to move since like I'm not dragging this out to the middle since like the minute I touch you you're just like you're not able to move and since Luffy like and like Luffy and it seems in the scan that like Luffy like only used it like when Enel started like precogging his like attacks to the point where Luffy couldn't necessarily do anything instead of like just automatically doing it when Enel was like when Enel was like just directly attacking him before. So it seems that like he has to actively switch it on and stuff and it's like it's more so he used it in that like specific situation when he realized Enel can precog everything he can.
Hmm.
I mean everything he had, not can. Sorry.
Yeah. All right. So all right. I guess I can like cop out to this, but I guess I'm just gonna say that because hockey he is because hockey is not only it's like because hockey is like spiritual in nature, like Garou who like couldn't really get through like armament hockey. He's, and I guess with advanced armament, you could argue it's like you could technically argue it's two layers, but I don't want to go into that yet.
So is it like so is it like is it just like the arm like is the armor like is the armor just resistant to spiritual stuff or like certain attacks? Because like I'm not using soul manip or anything.
I know it's just like the armament is able to like the armament is not just like your norm like the armament is able to like defend like even on like a spiritual level. So like you need to be able to attack Luffy. You like still on a spiritual level to be able to like get past the armament hockey, and like I guess since because advanced armament hockey is like the second form of that, then you could argue that like that might be another layer. But again, I don't know. Entirely concrete.
Like this.
I mean, it might be. It's
So
just no.
so like so like this so this armor thing would Luffy in this instance what would Luffy essentially does he activate the armor for defense when he knows the attack is like a threat to him, or would he just put it on as soon as Garo's gonna hit him because it's just like a random encounter would he just auto put up a shield for Artman hockey, or will he need to wait for Garo to push him to start using it?
Okay, so by the time Luffy actually gets like armament hockey and everything, like he like that's somewhat like that's kind of his first option after he like you start after he like gets it. So yeah, give me a
Is
second
there
to find
more
scans
than
for
one
that.
oh, okay.
My scan's scarce right now. What the hell?
You almost got
All right, I'll use this as an example. This fight that he has in Mark was in Dressrosa. So when he fights uh Shinajo, like this, I think is like the very start of their fight. They both would start off the fight with like armament hockey, and I don't think that Luffy had like any prior knowledge on Shihano. Um,
Like, you have like the chapter or something?
hmm, uh,
Bro,
Rosa was more so in
and like,
the 700s, I think.
oh,
Ooga booga.
You're a spur.
yes,
These niggas,
Silver.
bro. No, fuck you. These niggas are silent like this. The quiet place.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to chapter, like, yeah.
I'm trying to get the chapter.
Okay.
Nigga, at least breathe
Making
loud.
sure.
Like, damn.
You
Like,
want
breathe
me?
like you're fucking.
This whole
Bro,
entire
breathe like.
DC.
Bro, breathe like you're fucking a bitch, bro. Like, damn.
I don't know that experience,
A
so.
weird analogy.
You wouldn't want to hear me do that. Just find the chapter. Alright, okay, so, alright, yeah, I found it. Yeah, chapter 716. Um, this was actually like, okay, so this wasn't exactly like the start of their fight, but like the start of their fight, Luffy was just like evading and dodging. Again, a little bit unclear if he was like using uh observation hockey or not. I don't know. Let me read that part again. Yeah. So yeah, like their first, both of their like first instincts were to use like the armament hockey he punch like in this fight, and he didn't. This was like they were in like this tournament. Like Luffy even says, like one of the pages, like, yeah, I may not have a grudge against you, but I gotta beat you if I have to win. So
Um, one more like question, like did he use the Armin hockey like when this old geezer did it, or did he already like plan to use it and stuff?
They both used it like at the same time.
Oh, okay. Like, wait, did he already like post the spiritual stuff or?
Yeah, it's the two scans like right above the colored scans, like the two that are above that.
Are they are like the hockey when are they like all like when they're doing the spiritual stuff, are they like all the same in a sense, like a universal concept, or is this just only for like observation? You like how like characters in Dragon Ball, they always like almost everyone has key and stuff.
Well,
Is it like the same thing where like
yeah,
for like
like
hockey to have like like every form of hockey has spiritual and not just observation?
but yeah.
Um, you got a scan for that or?
Well, okay, so in the first scan with the elephant, like you see, he's talking about observations, like sense the spiritual energy, and like you see with he's talking about with the other hockey, like
Like
conquerors
like
hockey. It's like the embodiment of the spirit of the user. So like if both observation and conquerors hockey are all like spiritual in nature, why would armament hockey not also be like it's the like all three are still hockey.
oh, okay, to what degree is like this little spiritual barrier, I guess?
Like
You
how
there?
strong is it like compared to the
Yeah, yeah.
actual?
No, like how potent is this like this little like armor thing?
All right, so
You there?
hold on. I'm trying to like figure out how to word this. So basically, with this Luffy. Wait, no. So with hockey, I think it should be a like the potency should be like probably a one shot difference because like hockey he is used to like Luffy using hockey is a to like Luffy using hockey should be able to like tank attacks that like normally he would have just one shotted him, and I'm gonna get scans for that right about now.
Uh,
Just one. Mhm. Right. Mhm. Yeah. Humans are still so disorganized. Why? Just why?
Bro,
What
stop
is the
whistling
point
like
right now?
stop, bro. Hold on, stop
Um,
whistling like that one. Hold on, stop whistling like that one Mickey Mouse cartoon at the beginning of Disney movies, please.
you wanted
All
some
right.
music, bro.
Not this kind of music.
Okay, so the point that we're on now is just like, armament hockey, like the armament hockey being able to like close the gap for for the like being able to like kind of close the AP gap and like you know
I mean, we already left the
so
AP thing to the judges.
right,
Go on.
well I guess wait actually hold on I guess like I guess I worded that wrong like armament hockey being able to like be able to like shield against Garou because it's also like because like the shield is not just like because the shield's not just physical, it's also like spiritual, and it should it still adds like a layer of defense to so like you wouldn't be making like direct contact with Luffy's skin and his like um nerve points.
Oh, okay. For this, wait, you like, are you getting a scanner? Like, should I just say something?
You can say it. You can say it.
Okay. Give me a. I'll argue that like with Garo's adaptation, essentially essentially like at first you wouldn't be able to able to like get through it, but he'll adapt to the spirit barrier and start like able to actually affect it, as we see like Garo's like adapting to like psychics whose like psychic powers are like have some spiritual properties, like how cheese like like affect like the user's chi, and it's like the chi is like inherently like spiritual. If you want me to like get like why chi is spiritual, and
Mhm.
like and essentially his adaptation, since it only like really takes like a few seconds, like he'd already like start adapting to the part where like he's gonna actually start to like affect the armor. Like the spiritual part's not gonna be a biggie, and then like for the water flowing fist, it's like he'll essentially like it's like technically it's like a form of durability negation. So like he kind of just already internally affect like Luffy, like paralyzed nerves.
Mm. Okay, so for that I'm gonna argue like since you're arguing that like Luffy, that like Garou isn't gonna be able to get through it at first, but he'll eventually adapt to be able to. When you're doing when you're doing that, and then I'm gonna argue like Luffy at this point is gonna start using his precog and stuff because his like Gar's attacks are still like because like he's gonna realize how Garo's attacks are. But he's not gonna realize that like they affect like the nerves or whatever immediately. But what he is gonna do is he's gonna because like obviously he's not getting hit in the nerves yet, but he's gonna notice like your staff like attacking, and he's probably going to think that it's similar to Katakuri's because like if you scroll up to what the freak.
What the heck?
Why is the scan zone gone? Freak.
Wait, what?
Scan zone 1 is gone.
Wait, who deleted it?
Wait, what?
Scan zone 1
is
and
gone.
commentary is just
Scan
gone.
zone 1 is
Just Jay
gone.
removed it. Just Jay removed it.
What the
Oh, little bitch.
Okay. Oh wait, hold on.
Hey.
Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, listen, y'all just post in scan zone 2, and I'm gonna kill Jay in a minute.
All right.
Just censor
Wait,
me.
he actually deleted it? I'm
Yeah,
gonna
he deleted the whole
get killed.
thing. The whole thing.
Kill him.
Wait, hold on, guys, wait, don't focus on them. Just focus on this debate. Me and Nana will kill him in text.
Yeah, I focused on. I didn't delete it this time. It was him. So ha.
All right. All right.
So
Alistair,
I guess I gotta repost the scan, but
I mean, since we already like saw each other's scans, do you just want to just move on? I guess like keep talking about it.
Okay. All right. So it's like as we've seen before, Katakuri's attacks Katakuri's attacks are kind of like similar to Garou's fist of flowing rock, as if in the sense that like they're very like it's a very it's like a barrage of it's like a heavy barrage of attacks. So Luffy's gonna then use his observation hockey to actually start dodging around. And
like oh, like you're still talking.
No, go ahead.
Essentially the Garou scan where I showed him adapting like to a thing like it literally wasn't like that long at all, or at least like from what how it was how the points were before, how you were saying that like he'll use this in like the mid fight, and and Garou's like adaptation thing for like the spirit stuff. Like he adapted to the spirit stuff in like one panel, like just one just like 1 to 2 panels. Like it was only a few seconds. So like it didn't take him that long at all just to like adapt to that spirit stuff. So like he'll just adapt to it in seconds and already be like hitting Luffy's like nerves and stuff, and then paralyze him.
All right. Well, okay. My the thing here, I'm not like what I'm arguing is that like Luffy, like when you start hitting me with when you start like using this barrage like attack, I'm just saying that like as soon as you start doing that, then Luffy's gonna use his observation hockey and just finesse his way around it. And since you've given no like precog resistance or whatever, that he would still be like moving around when you do that.
I'm saying more so the fact that like how a precog thing, how like you mentioned like it to be in like a mid fight sort of way, and not the beginning, and like also when he's doing the for the adaptation, already like proven that like it literally just takes seconds for it to adapt adapt to this, not like it's taking a while. So like all it really would take is a few seconds, and he's already like
Hold on.
starting to adapt to it.
Like, okay, like if you're gonna like, I guess what you're trying to argue is just like the speed of like Gar's gonna start adapting before, but like even then he said like little by little I'm getting used to it.
It's
So he wouldn't like fully like just neg it right away. So you'd start like it would like he would
yeah,
start
that was
being
that was
on.
mostly because of how that was how his adaptation was before, because essentially he when he was starting to grow as a monster, like his adaptation got better, and and then it was like little by little, but as soon as he became full monster, not full monster, awakened Garou with the horns and all that stuff, like he adapted to Tatsumaki's like ability, spirit hacks, and and yet she and it didn't work on like him and stuff. Like it automatically like adapt when she like try to like use it on him. So like
With
it
that, you can
adapt
just say that like he already had it, like he already had like he was getting used to it before, like he already used like before, because you said like because like when he's half monster, he's already like getting hit with this uh spiritual stuff by Orochi before, so you could just argue like okay, so his adaptation, so like he already had like previous adaptation to these types of powers, so at this
yeah
point he had, so
he's
it's not
already
like he's
like
fully adapting to the power, he just already
yeah
adapted to it already. It's just like
yeah,
he
but he
it was to a
but
point
when
to
he became
where
like
earlier he
awakened but when he became awakened Garou, like sure you can say like he adapted like because it happened previously. Well, like the thing is, it was like the adaptation process was like a lot faster. Like it didn't take as long, and
I'm
and
yeah,
also
no, hold on. You're
and
not getting what I'm saying. I'm saying that
uh,
the adaptation process didn't take as long because he already had previous exposure to those types of abilities. It's not
since he
like
already well if he already has previous exposure to like a spiritual level ability, then why couldn't he do it the same thing here?
all right, so like
You wanna
yeah,
like
he could do the same thing here, but like, hey, I'm just saying. Well, actually, no, it's because it's like it's a diff because it's not exactly the same as like spiritual energy and like One Punch Man, like because it like it
wouldn't
would
this
be
be spiritual?
it would still be spiritual, but why would it be like the exact same thing as like in One Punch Man?
Because what do you mean the exact same in One Punch Man?
Because he's had previous exposure to be able to adapt to like spiritual, like One Punch Man telekinetic abilities and like spiritual abilities, like psychic abilities, but uh so why would it
Um,
be the same in for like uh One Piece the abilities are where the abilities not only are able to like utilize spiritual and physical, but also it's able to use like non-physical reaction. Like it also has like
non-physical
non-physical
reaction.
interaction as well, and I can get you scans for that. Just give me a second.
Um, what? Uh,
So like I'm just saying because hockey
like,
is like a distincter, more is like a more distinct.
cause it's like,
Uh,
cause it's like, cause it's used for like versatility means it's just like a whole different spiritual stuff.
it's because ultimately because it's different than that. They're yeah, because
Like,
it's a different form of the ability, not just purely physical, spiritual, but it's also non-physical as well.
like, can you just further describe the non-physical and stuff? What is he
So
doing touching a goat?
basically, in terms of non-physical, it's because so in One Piece you got Logia fruits, right? And Logia fruits, they're able to give people, they basically make you control an element, make you become the element. And when you become an element, there are certain elements to where you just can't grab them, you can't touch them because they're either like because you can't normally touch them. But with armament hockey, that changes because and it allows because with hockey it allows those people with lower fruits to not be to still be tangible to people. And I can even that's not only that's an example with Smoker because his body is smoke, but Luffy's still able to put him in an arm lock. But I can also get direct the direct statement that
Like,
it's able to,
like for this, the Logia stuff, like, like, is the Logia stuff for the whole non-physical thing? Like, like, is it because have is it
the
because
Logia stuff. Yeah, that's for the non-physical interaction.
is it because it's spiritual, it can touch it, or is it just because they just don't use hockey on Logia users? So so when they hit it hit the smoke normally without so it's if they don't use hockey and try to hit them they can't touch it, but when they do it affects them. Is it like that?
Hmm.
Yo, guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, guys. After this point, can y'all go to conclusions?
Yeah. All right. Okay. So with this point, yeah. So wait, actually, Phoenix, can you repeat what you said because I couldn't hear the end of it.
Oh, I was wondering, is it mostly the question like for the whole non-physical like for example, would it be this let's put an example, a Logia user maybe Smokey, or because that's the only character I can know at the point. Let's say Smokey, who can turn into gas, right? Um, like is it correct me if I'm wrong, but is it because when the people tried punching Smokey, they didn't use hockey, so when they punch, so when they use hockey, they can finally harm Smokey because they're hockey
Yeah.
spiritual, so now it can affect them.
Yeah.
Um, I
Well,
don't know
it's not just because hockey's spiritual. It's more so just because it's hockey is able to hockey is it's just able to neg the is still able to interact with Logia. It's not specifically stated to be because it's spiritual. Or it's just that it has non-physical interaction to where Luffy and other hockey users are able to fight and affect people Logia users while they're in their Logia forms.
So does it just is it just acting more so it can bypass phasing or some form of non-corporeal and stuff? Is it like that?
Yeah, it's being able to fate to resist non-corporealness and stuff.
That just seems like it's more seeming like he just like they're just negating like certain hexes and stuff instead of just changing it from being spiritual.
Like that, the point isn't just that like it's supposed to be spiritual. Like the whole point is just like the fact that it's able to do that hockey is able to do things like this. This means that like hockey is like distinct from like psychic energy in the One Punch Man verse. So Garo's adaptation to it would be more so like it was at first against Psychos. I think that was the thing with all the little bits or whatever that he was that he got like hit with the spirit energy first. It would be more so like it was during that because he doesn't have experience against this specific type of like energy source. That's my
But
thing.
like, but like this seems more like it's just negating certain hexes, not like it just changing its like structure to be like a different like degree of spiritual. It's like oh he's a Logia user, oh like normal attacks don't work, so oh now like hockey just like negs his facing and stuff. Like it's like a negation or like a, how like Dragon Ball Z characters key can negate certain hexes and stuff. Like it doesn't seem like he just changes the whole fundamentals. It just seems like he's just negating a hex.
All right. After I say this, we're leaving this to justice because it's going on ad nauseum. But basically, again, what I'm
I'm not ad
saying
nauseum
is
though.
that, like, basically, what I'm saying is just that because hockey is able to do things like negate these certain hacks, that it will be different and a bit more distinct to normal psychic energy, like in One Punch Man. So it would be Garou would have to adapt to this different form of energy, and thus he wouldn't have that initial exposure to it. Like it would be like it was like he was before with the normal psychic energy in One Punch Man when he got hit with the Rochis and was basically like paralyzed, like tied to the ground or however it was.
I guess we
But
can like leave this to the judges if you want.
yeah, so overall, so yeah, let's go to
Yeah.
conclusions.
All right. Do
Who
you want
wants
me to start
want to go
this or
first or me?
I guess like I'll go first or so. Um,
Okay.
I think I won because like of how like already displayed like I proved like my yeah, I proved my like my durability negation what at least like and the plus the adaptation like that essentially like he'll like adapt to it in seconds and like and like essentially or like the essentially for the rest of the points we kind of left most of them to the judges. So yeah, I don't know what else to say.
So overall, I think I won the debate with at least mid high diff, um, or well high mid or either or. But I think I won this because his of Luffy's durability negation, and when he said that he like with precog, look, I was going to I'd be able to evade all of his points, but like I'd be able to evade all of his stuff because and while yes he might not use it in the beginning of the fight, if he like by the time Garou starts attacking him with it, and the army hockey is like still in effect. I think he's gonna realize that it's the same, that like this style of attack he can just dodge with observation hockey. So, but we left a lot of points to the judges. So, yeah, I'm gonna just let the judges go. What y'all have to say?
Judges, what do you say? I guess who's going first? I guess. Anyone there? Hello?
Nautic, it's your turn.
Is it really bad?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're hearing.
Hello?
Wait, what?
Alright, good.
There we go, Naotic.
Yeah, I didn't listen to the debate. I can't judge. So the debater has to go
What?
first.
No, you're lying. Oh, you're lying. Corn, you go.
No, I'm kidding. I'll judge.
Fucking Ratatouille built that.
Cinder couldn't just
Alright.
judge already.
Bro, first I'm gonna put a cinder in your mouth. Get him stop.
So I'm just
Pause,
gonna say,
pause, pause.
so I'm gonna just say that in conclusion, I do think Phoenix took this debate because of multiple factors. Not only did he like win points on websites such as Precog, like did Luffy use this at the very start or not? Pushing things like instinctive reactions, did Luffy like use it to start or not? Exploiting like some of Alistair's points while also excuse me. Well, also having a very solid win con at the very start of the battle. Like Garou would just like bombard Luffy with a complete and utter like barrage of attacks, overwhelming his like pressure points, getting him out there as soon as possible. While most of what Al was saying needed to take time to for Luffy to actually use these things, like how Phoenix pointed out through questions, etc. The biggest point and the deciding factor was the last point with the soul stuff. Like, can Yara get past this? That one was actually really really close. But I would give that point to Alistair that the the soul properties of chi or a key or whatever in One Punch Man and in One Piece are different, but that doesn't stop Garou from still adapting to it. And Phoenix said, "Oh, this will just take like a few seconds. Few means like three, I think. Like, and then he's just already adapted to it. Then he's right back. Then he's actually physically attacking Luffy, and he's completely on him. Like, still doing the same that he did last time. And those couple of seconds don't really help Alistair because they're just going to be so little that, and Luffy's already going to be so bombarded that it's not really going to matter because of the skill gap, etc. So I think Phoenix won.
Uh, who's that?
Corn is next.
Yeah. Yeah. So for me, I thought this was really good all around. Both y'all did good just to start off. So in terms of AP, kind of a quick session. Y'all went through that pretty quickly. I think Al pretty much gave him the edge, and AP gave Phoenix the edge. And then they moved on to hacks. Al started off real strong, department, real strong on Al's part. They were going back and forth. We get to a few points. I do agree with a lot of what Niotic said. Um, Overall, yeah, like they are different spiritual type of things. At the end of the day, like the fact is, Garou can adapt spiritual stuff, even if it's like a different type of like, if it comes from like a different source per se, it's still like a spiritual thing in nature. Therefore, by like default, he would be able to adapt. And overall, I think Phoenix edged it out, but I think this is like definitely like high into mid to easily high diff. To be honest, like I'd actually go like baseline
Huh?
high diff, huh?
Oh no, don't mind me.
Yeah, I'd probably go with like high into mid diff. Phoenix takes victory, high mid diff, yeah, high into. So that's my judgment.
Okay. So for my judgment, I do think Phoenix won this point. what really fucked him up, honestly, like was the AP difference. Like after he won the AP difference, there was pretty much no wiggle room left for Alistair. Al was trying to argue the durability negation. I thought this was the closest point, but surprisingly for me anyway, like I think Phoenix's rhetoric was really like shining today, which is not something I usually
Yeah,
see
boy.
from him. What? Anyway, which is not something I usually see from him, and it's like Alistair. God damn it, Alistair. Because like I get what Alistair was saying, but it was like when you're trying to get the quantifications, but like a lot of this stuff that he was arguing with that I found it to be like really vague. And the worst part for Al and the best part for Phoenix is when Phoenix was basically arguing the context of the Kaido thing better than Al was when he was disproving that like it wasn't a one shot, because that's what like Al was trying to argue, and then like Al pretty much like went back on it later, and then tried to say like he was still like above him, but like after that the quantification in Al like started to get like vaguer and vaguer. Like I remember Al saying like later that he's like, oh yeah this thing is like 15, but like I don't think he like explained it well at all as to why. And then Alistair was kind of like doing the same thing with the Kaido thing, and just like using his rhetoric to just like bombard him with questions. The worst part for Al was with the pre-call thing. Because when he was trying to argue that like oh yeah, that like Kaido, when he was saying like fighting Kaido, he's like, oh I'm reading the future. How can he still see me? Yada yada. I thought this was Phoenix's best moment, because the point kind of ended when fucking Phoenix gave like a fucking Martin Luther King speech that left Alistair like that fucking left Alistair speechless. Like that was like his best moment in the debate. Um, let's see what was the other points in there. Then there was like this. Then there was like the later points. It was I get where Alistair was coming from with the whole like it's different kinds of spiritual, and like it's still leaving in time. It's like it's not immediate, but it's like my thing is that like yeah, it's like okay, how do I explain this? It's still spiritual, even if it comes from different places. Like, what's a way that I can explain this? Okay, it's like this. It's like getting fries from McDonald's or Burger King. They're both fries, but they're from two different places, but they're still fries. So basically, it's still spiritual, and Phoenix did show that like he could like adapt to spiritual shit. So I do think he took that part. Like I do kind of agree with Alistair that he'll have like a bit of extra time for the adaptation thing, but it's like to be honest, I don't know what Al's gonna do with him because all his other like win cons got countered. So even if he like survives for 3 seconds longer than he would have, like I really don't know what he'll do with it, to be honest. So I think Alistair took this point, and I mean I think Phoenix won, and I think he won the debate like mid difficulty. That's my judgment.
All right, anyone else, or is that it?
Bro, shut up, Nod.
Yeah,
God,
Bro, the
man.
way you pronounced it, oh my
It's
god.
pretty much settled.
Like, bro,
You know,
like, bro,
it's
this, like,
recorded right
like,
there.
bro, I don't know what to tell you,